What's up, folks? Um, guess who's back? Give me a second to check if everything is working. Fine. If the audio is working. Um, okay. So yeah, everything should be fine. So the reason why I haven't been streaming consistently lately is just because of the price action we see in the recent climate. It's just too, I don't know, look at this. Too much of high resistance BS. And to be honest, also, it's just difficult to read price action. I mean, if you look at the daily, you see this whole consolidation range. Yeah, we left it more or less to the downside, at least at the front month contract. But if you go to the continuous contract, we've not been able to close below this low, which is kind of problematic, okay? Because yeah, we swept the low, but we couldn't close it close below this low right here. So we traced back up into the range, and now we are still hanging around in here. So until we are not seeing a meaningful displacement and a close below this sell side in here, I think until then we are going to see this BS price action. So yeah, it's difficult, guys. It's really difficult at the moment. But yeah, I'm doing our best. I guess you do too. So yeah, I just want to update you guys and also do a little analysis of today's New York session. Let's see how this session is going to yeah end up. So let's go back in to the 15-minute chart. Oh no, we quick. Daily chart. We are on a continuous contract month. Okay, a continuous contract. Continuous chart. Okay, now we go back to the front month contract, which is NQM. June contract. Okay, March contract has expired, so you have to roll over to June contract. And yeah, the good thing is, which is showing bearishness, is that we are respecting this huge wicks midpoint. Okay, as you can see, we were only able to wick higher, wicked up into this little volume imbalance and into this wicks high level right here. Okay, but we close all the way lower. Try to trade up high, yes, the day before yesterday and yesterday, and we weren't able. Also, if you grade this wick, we couldn't reach up into the midpoint. This is also showing weakness. And yeah, let's go to the 15-minute. What I'm looking at is the new week opening gap. Okay, okay, 9:30 opening, huge volatility. Um, that's a new week opening gap. Okay, so that's actually what I wanted to see the whole week. That we just trade back into the new week opening gap and hopefully also inverse it, trade below it, and leave this whole daily consolidation range. Yeah, we will see. For now, we were able to trade back almost to the midpoint. Okay, so yeah, except for the new week opening gap, I really have no target on downside. We've taken relatively equal lows in here after today's London session. And yeah, of course we have these relatively equal lows. But yeah, it remains to be seen if we are able to break out of the new week opening gap and this daily consolidation range. And therefore, for now, I'm rather looking for higher prices today. As I said, it's really hard to predict price action right now. It's just too much 50-50. You could argue both sides, okay? So it's not easy. So I gotta be careful with this selection of my words. I don't want to be um, yeah, being I don't want to be too directional with what I'm saying. So when I'm saying yeah, I want to look for higher prices. That's what I want to see. But to be honest, it's really difficult right now. So gun to my head, as ICT would say, okay, if ICT doesn't know where the market's going to go, he says, I don't know, but gun to my head, and then he says, what do you think um, the market might reach up or down into? And in my opinion, gun to my head, we have pre-market session highs here and relatively equal highs in here. Okay, so let's delete the new week opening gap for a second. So we have this really obvious highs in here. Okay, um, yeah, relatively equal highs in here. Swept it, and at 9:30 again, swept it to the upside. Uh, that could be enough of a manipulation. Relatively equal highs swept, and now we just crash to the downside. That could happen, but yeah, we also have a huge discount opening range gap. So we opened today at 9:30, way lower than we closed at yesterday's 4:14 p.m. right around here. Okay, so that's where we closed. This is where we open, and if it just here 4:14 p.m. price is right around this level, 24,373. So more or less, it's not the exact level, but we opened up at 9:30 in here. So yeah, yeah, huge opening discount opening range gap. Okay, so um yeah, sorry, I forgot to adjust my chart so you can see everything. Give me a second. Um, like this. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, yeah. Also, London relatively equal highs. So we have beautiful intraday um relatively equal highs that we might uh take out. So in this climate, in a consolidation, you just want to trade intra session or intraday liquidity pools, okay? I wouldn't expect like a sustained price one directional. Most of the times, it's just a quick little run into inefficiency or liquidity, and then we enter consolidation again. So, um, yeah, let's see what we get. So I don't know if I'm going to be with you guys for the whole New York session. Because yeah, for example, like yesterday, give me a second, I'll show you yesterday's trading day. Um, I was anticipating sell side liquidity. You go back and here, this is the daily wick levels, quadrant levels. So where is it? Here. So yesterday, I was anticipating sell side to be taken. Why? Because we had here beautiful sell side liquidity, relatively equal lows, and also here relatively equal lows with London. Okay, so that was the draw, and yeah, we had a manipulation higher, manipulated minor buy side in here. First then fair value gap, retrace down into it. I was looking for maybe another takeout, another buy side liquidity sweep, but I wanted to take to I wanted price to use this first percent fair value cap to either rebounds and take out buy side or inverse, which we did here, and then take the short setup. But unfortunately, we inversed this first percentage fair value gap in here. Close below it, I was waiting for a retracement up into this fair value gap or this fair value gap, but we didn't get it. So the price went without me, unfortunately. That would have been beautiful delivery. And as you can see, the rest of the New York session is just like, yeah. So yeah, PM session as well. Lately, in my opinion, it's tough to trade PM session. Normally, PM session is actually the easiest time to trade because you see where the market left highs or lows and tag, and that's most likely the draw for the PM session. And yeah, in this case scenario, we already taken out relatively equal lows, so there were only relatively equal highs here, and I didn't want to really go bullish and take a long, and as you can see, that was the right decision. We went lower, nothing really to trade in here, um, at least not in my opinion. So yeah, that's the business from yesterday, and today's opening range starts with the consolidation. Ooh, who did it? Who expected that? Um, wise. Yeah, was too bright. So yeah, what's up, guys? We have two people on the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have some questions or whatever, feel free to ask. And yeah, I'm interested in how you guys are doing. At the moment, it's not too easy. A lot of people trade gold, but in my opinion, gold is even more manipulated and more difficult to read. So yeah, I don't trade gold. I only trade MNQ. So yeah, sell side taken, buy side remains intact, and let's see. Um, if we get that market structure shift, I will see, but maybe it would take it long. Setup. Let's see. Also, the thing is, if you go back to the 15-minute chart, wait, what? Yeah, 15-minute chart. Turn off the indicator. There you go. So that's a new week opening gap, okay? So we had a huge gap opening lower. Traded all the way back up to the midpoint, and we efficiently delivered the lower half. Then we had a straight jump to the upside, okay? Delivering a buy side to the upper half, okay? So the lower half is efficiently delivered. Why? Because we have buy side and sell side delivery. So we have back and forth inside of this price, lower half of this new week opening gap. The upper half of the new week opening gap only had buy side delivery, okay? So the upper half is still inefficient in sell side delivery. Now we've delivered sell side in here, but the problem is inside of this area right here. Well, maybe if we go back to the 1 hour, if you look at the 1 hour chart, this portion of the new week opening gap has no bodies laid on top of it, okay? Yeah, there are wicks, but no bodies laid on top of this portion, okay? We have a bullish body in here laying on top of this range, but there is still sell side delivery. So there's a down closed yellow candle needed to close above in here. So that's the reason why to deliver this portion efficiently, we may enter consolidation inside of this red range, okay? So yeah, that's something we may see. Let's go back to 1 minute, delete this for a second. And yeah, we have buy side. We have our first business fair value gap incoming, maybe. Let's see. Okay, I guess this is something we could enter on. Okay. I would be willing to enter on retracement in here, but I guess um, yeah, maybe market takes off again. Yeah, and this is also, you either have consolidation or like high resistance liquidity runs, or you have these beautiful runs, go to your target, but without having any retracements for you to answer on. So that's another difficulty, in my opinion, because I don't want to enter on a trade as soon as price trades through this order block. Yeah, price validated this being an order block here, by trading through its open, but I don't want to take a trade while the market is going higher. I want to have a retracement and go long while price is going lower. And that's not being the case in here, so it's difficult. It's really difficult. I mean, this is 40 handle stop loss minimum for 50 handles. It's not too good of a. Have we taken our buy side? Yeah, we took our buy side in here. Maybe we could be aiming for the opening range gap midpoint. Opening gap range gap midpoint would be right here. So if we go long 40 handles, 113, it's 947. Are we going to take this long? I mean, what other target do we have on the buy side? We have these relatively equal highs in here. We have that value gap in here. Yeah, that would have been the entry, but so 40 handles to make 50. Aiming for more than this one is kind of dangerous because of the environment, the climate we are in right now. Because you only normally in this climate you only see like one real quick beautiful move like this one, and then we enter consolidation, and I'm not going any higher. Buy side remains in here, so yeah. Let's see if a value gap first presented midpoint would be yeah. Let's take off this for a second. Potential auto block, mean threshold is being respected for now. If price is willing to go higher, it should respect this auto block, at least the midpoint. It could spike lower into this valley gap, but I don't know. I want to see price maintain the velocity, the speed to the upside. If it trades all the way back down into the first percent valley gap, I guess we enter consolidation. So for higher prices, optimal would be that we respect this order block, which we do for now. So just a little tape reading session. I know it's funny. Every time I'm not entering on these trades because I say to myself, this environment, this climate right now, consolidation, you get manipulated very often. I don't take it and then it delivers. Then I want to take it and then I get stopped out. um, okay, so target delivered, relatively equal highs taken out. We still have opening range gap midpoint at around here. We go back to a regular trading hours chart. Take a fib, close to open, midpoint right around here. So we could see price run higher. Um, but like I told you, we are less likely to see sustained price runs. So um, let's see what happens now that we have taken out buy side. Yeah, we have this value gap that it could trade up into. Um, I mean, highs taken out in here. Yeah, we have this, but this low relatively equal highs been taken out. Respected order block. So besides the opening range gap midpoint, there's no real reason, at least not in my opinion, to trade any higher um, than this relatively equal high. Maybe this fair value gap, yeah, we trade up into fair value gap low level. Like I said, yeah, today's opening range gap midpoint. But yeah, let's see. Now that we have taken out buy side here, retail trader chase it. So I don't know how much of a run smart money is willing to give them. Um, Breakout strategy, relatively equal highs, broken out of the range, retested support and resistance, retest, and then go higher. That's what they are doing right now. But I don't think that's a call. Unfortunately, we are just not in the climate to do so. We have yesterday's. Wait, no, 24th, 1% fair value gap. That's what we are in right now. Yeah, which day is today? 26. So respected fair value gaps midpoint. Bull flag, bull flag. We'll see. We'll see. I guess that's a run for today. Now the question is, yeah, we could have taken this one for around about a 1-to-1. How do you, or how does ICT? I mean, you need a lot of conviction, okay? You have to have some experience, more than some experience. You definitely need a lot of experience to have that much of a conviction to say yeah, this is definitely going to be that auto block that will keep price higher and enter as soon as this price gets traded through. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I expected buy side to be taken, predicted it, and it happened. But I don't know. I guess I need some more maybe experience, even more confidence in my ability of reading price action, that I'm confident enough to. I mean, not even on the 15-second chart we had a retracement. Yeah, 15-second fair value gap, which is this 1 minute, 15-second. Yeah, we tried to go lower, but didn't go all the way down into this fair value gap. So, I mean, it's always funny because every time I try it and I want to anticipate a close strong and anticipate quick and a quick move to the upside, well then all of a sudden price just consolidates and I don't, and I enter aggressively and I get stopped out. And then when I trying to not FOMO but stay patient and wait for my retracement, then I never get a retracement. So yeah, definitely gotta figure that out. And like I told you, um, seeing sustained price run one directional is just not the case at the moment, unfortunately. Still inside of this whole manipulation on a daily and all this geopolitical stuff obviously contributes or is the cause of all this BS price action at the moment. So it's not untradable. As you can see, you can predict it and you can take a trade, but it's definitely not that easy as it been before. So um, yeah, Fair Value Gap, and yeah, now the question is, what now? And since my target has been delivered, um, yeah, I don't think we see anything more or significant today. Let's see. Let's just watch and tape read. Maybe we can get up into the opening range gap midpoint. If we do, I think it's going to take quite a bit. Let's see. Let's see. So trade it back down into this fair value gap. Huge displacement. Okay. Let's see what Dow and S&P is doing right now. So S&P is a lot higher than NQ, and Dow just skyrocketed to the upside. NQ is kinda the lagger, the weaker one. So yeah, yeah, yeah. if we weren't in this type of environment that we are in right now, with this huge volatility and stuff, you could have anticipated the 1% fair value gap to be a breakaway gap and maybe put your stop loss below this fair value gap's candle low level. Why? Because we also have this breaker. Okay, so we have a breaker, unicorn fair value gap, and quite a strong setup that we have right in here. But like I told you, with this volatility and stuff, it wouldn't have been too far of a stretch to think that price is going to quickly just to spike down, create a wick down into this order block and first and fair value gap, and come back up, close in here, or even close up higher. So um, yeah, like I told you, you have one good price run, and then you get this. Yes, and Dow also entered consolidation. Um, hmm. Yeah. So not much to say. Let's just maybe go over the day before yesterday's. New York session. Yeah. No. Oh yeah, this one. Bro, this that one crushed me because I thought, okay, yeah, we have not beautiful price action, but it was okay. Definitely, you could trade it. Um, not really consolidation. You had some runs during the day, so minor buy side manipulation, remove. So there were two options. In my opinion, we either use this first percent fair value gap to retrace up into and then move lower, and that was my bad because like I told you right now, I wasn't aware of the profile that we were in, which is an inside day, okay? So obviously, and in addition to that, all these um, consolidation days, obviously, it was kind of naive for me to expect a sustained price run, and this is what I've learned over the last couple days and recent weeks is considering really the profile that you are in right now and adapting your style of trading, because I saw this market structure and then memories come into your head and where you are like, oh yeah, I've seen this move so often, and that's easy. Okay, it's going to go lower, beautiful first 25 value gap, go lower, and discover some more lower prices. Yeah, I shorted when price um, retraced up into this fair value gap. So I was waiting for a confirmation. Do we use this first percent fair value gap to keep price lower and then see a sustained price run lower, or do we close above, inverse it, and go for these relatively equal highs? Okay, these were the two options um, that I had in mind. Okay, so now that we have confirmed this fair value gap to be a normal SIBI being used to keep price lower, I thought, okay, perfect. Order block, fair value gap, also macro time window in here, 950 to 1010, and also high probability fair value gap. Yeah. As soon as I entered and price went a little lower, I was like, no, wait a minute. We had a low, retraced higher, tried to go lower, but couldn't close below this one here, okay? And look at the bodies. These were not too strong on a closing basis towards sell side. In other words, too much of wicking small bodies, not confirming heaviness to the downside, okay? Low, rejection block, respect the rejection block. I entered in here and then I noticed, oh no, no, that's not the case today. No selling today. So I got out of this trade at break even, waited for a market structure shift, close above this first presented fair value gap, and then I entered long. This scenario, I saw this huge up close candle where it was still trading up in here, not creating their wick, okay? Then came down on a 15-second chart and I entered right around the high of this first percent fair value gap, entered here, stop loss below this candle. Almost got stopped out, then entered consolidation, and I just knew, okay, it's going to be difficult today because I anticipated a displacement. I mean, we had obvious highs in here, but yeah, I trade stop loss because at this moment I wasn't sure if we go and enter consolidation or go higher or go lower. I couldn't say what we're going to do. So I trade stop loss, got stopped out with a small loss. And yeah, I just got wrecked trying to go long in here again. Normally I'm only taking 2 trades a session, but since that was a break even, I allowed myself to, yeah, don't count this one and take 2 trades because I still, after this displacement up higher, I thought, okay, maybe now we can go higher. Took a trade, got completely wiped out. Not too big of a loss, normal loss, like 50 or $60. It's okay. But yeah, this day, bro, I don't know. Um, I think I'm not the only one who got crushed this day. Okay, that was horrible. Um, that was beautiful. Unfortunately, we missed it. No retracement. Um, Kinda similar to today's price run. Yeah, we got a little retracement in here, but that's already too much of a move to the upside. As you can see, consolidation right now. So it's tough. It's really tough. It's really tough. Um, yeah. I don't know. I guess I probably close the stream or end the stream in a few minutes because yeah, this could go continue the whole day throughout the entire New York session. It could stay like this. Um, and again, there's no obvious draw for me. So beside of the opening range gap midpoint, um, yeah, there's no obvious draw on the downside, nor on the buy side, and yeah. So I guess I don't waste any time looking at today's New York session anymore. We missed our only opportunity, which is fine. And I guess I just go back to ICT's YouTube channel, just um, watching the recent 2026 stuff, take some more notes, and yeah, continue with my day. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a short little stream right now, because yeah, I don't think again that that's more to expect in this session. So normally I would say let's catch you guys tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I guess in the next as long as we are still in this daily consolidation bullshit, um, I think watching videos, taking notes is more efficient than streaming, watching this price action. So obviously, it's even more difficult for me to predict or anticipate something. So um, that means it's difficult for me to show you trades or maybe teach you some things. Not that I'm in a position of being a teacher yet, but maybe you see it. So you see me taking a trade and have some question why I have my stop loss right there or this and this and that. So yeah, but this is not something I'm willing to spend my time on. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. At least the two guys that were in the stream right now. I welcome you to my Discord channel. It's completely for free, no upselling, no whatever. Um, just community that I've tried to build, that is willing to investigate further on this ICT stuff and trading in general. So if you like trading and you want to talk with some guys and maybe some girls, I don't know, then definitely check it out. If you write something in the channel, generally I'm replying relatively fast. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Be safe and yeah, enjoy your day.